Hi, my name is Rochelle Trotman-Norman, and I am an art therapist and a life coach. And I am also the owner of Bee Maternal Wellness. And I figured I'd come on this video today to kind of tell you about what's been going on at Baby Bee. Some of you who may have been following me since, I don't know, about 2013, back when I started this as a doula care business. And so since then, I am currently not practicing as a doula. I've kind of hung that up for a little while, although I will always be a doula in all that I do. And now I'm really, truly focusing on art therapy, which has been what I've been doing actually since prior to becoming a doula. So I've actually been an art therapist. I graduated back in 2010. So at some point I decided to merge the two to create a full spectrum of care, and right now I'm focusing really on being able to help moms through their struggles with maternal mental health. So when I had my daughter back in 2012, I really experienced, during my pregnancy, I experienced a lot of anxiety. I didn't know what it was at the time. I was too nervous to say that I needed help. I was too shy to talk about it, embarrassed. I still was really dealing with that mental health stigma, even though I work in the field. And so when I had my daughter, I had a really rough first year. I remember putting away her little newborn clothes and folding those away to give away when we didn't need them anymore. And I remember just crying and realizing how much I had missed. So my goal is to help moms create more moments of joy and peace. Help moms who are struggling be able to recover so that they're not missing those precious moments. And even for the moments that we do miss, to be able to move on, to consciously make the choice to move on from that place of depression and struggle, and to create something different. So I work with all moms at all different stages. So whether you're a brand new mom, whether you're pregnant, thinking about becoming a mom, whether you have teenagers, I work with all moms. And like I said, my purpose is to help moms create more joy and peace in their life. So what that looks like is creating self-care rituals, enhancing self-love. So some of us don't have the best experiences and don't grow up with this idea of self-love. And when you have a child, it's really hard to be able to figure out how to be there for that child and walk them through all their experiences and be okay yourself if you're not coming from a place of self-love. So that's a really important thing that I work with moms on too. Let's see, so self-care, self-love, understanding, if you've come from a difficult situation, understanding the generational trauma. So a lot of us have to work through kind of our own parenting. I should say the experience of how we're parented. We revisit that when we become moms. So, and even if you don't have, generational trauma, even if it's just kind of regular everyday stuff, or at least that's what it feels like to you, being able to discover who you are as a parent outside of what you grew up with, and maybe in reaction to what you grew up with, maybe embracing what you grew up with, but for a lot of us it's changing things. So that's also something that I focus on when I work with moms as well. A lot of moms that I work with come into motherhood in a traumatic way, so having a really difficult, traumatic birth experience. It's a really hard way to get started as a new mom. And so being able to kind of reimagine your birth story and work through that. When I say reimagine, what happened, what happened. But the way that we understand it, what we understand about ourselves, the take-home messages from the birth, that can change. So that's the stuff that's not set. That's the stuff that it's story. And most of the work that I do is helping moms redefine, reimagine, and move on with the story that they're choosing. So rather than the story that chose them, the story that they were born into, creating a news story, creating the next chapter. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing art therapy and life coaching, individual and group sessions. I do in-person sessions, so I'm in Tempe, Arizona, is where my practice is located, but I also do online sessions. So if you know anywhere you're in the world, I can meet you there online. So I'd love to work with you. I'd love to hear from you, hear what your needs are. I'm going to be doing videos regularly, and so I think I'm actually going to start doing a question and answer. So if you have any topics that you'd like me to talk about, if you want to know anything specific about maternal mental health, I don't promise to know everything, but I'll share what I know, and I will research what I don't know. So I'd love to hear from you. Have a good day.